Well, alkalinity is electricity. So when you speak about alkalinity, you're talking about substances that are electrical in nature and not acid. Just like how you would go to the pharmacy and buy a battery, you see an alkaline battery, not an acid battery, because it produces electricity. So as it relates to our health, the body itself is bioelectric. That means it's also electrical. Without electricity, you can't have motion, you can't have brain function, none of that. So the substance that we put in our body must be of the same, must be electric. So food that are alive, electrical in nature, that's what we should be putting in our body, and not dead stuff and using our body as a graveyard, so to speak, by putting in animal flesh in there. So you have to use life to promote life. I would say dairy products. Get yourself away from dairy products. Get yourself away from meat. All meat, including fish. Because a lot of people tend to think that, oh, then what about fish? Fish is flesh as well. So anything with a head and a face, no. Get away from artificial sweeteners. So the processed sugar, the condensed milk, all those artificial sweeteners. Get yourself away from that, because all those are acid substances, and start eating more fruits, because that's what we are designed to eat anyway. That's what our body is designed to break down, it's fruits. And when we think of fruits, I think most people just tend to think of an orange or an apple or a mango, but fruits actually extend to stuff like cucumbers, which is a melon, pumpkin, zucchini. All those are fruits. So any reproductive part of a plant is a fruit. That even extend to nuts, like Brazil nut and walnut. It's just the hardened ovaries of the plant, but it's a fruit also. So we tend to think of fruits as just mangoes or apples or a pear or something like that. But fruits, they are fruits of the vine. And so nature tells you what to eat. It's basically eating according to your genetic makeup. It's gene food consistency, and what I mean by that, you wouldn't feed a parrot an eagle's food, or a vulture, you would feed it the food that a parrot eats, even though they're all birds. You realize that they eat different things. A vulture eat nothing but dead carcass. A parrot goes eat fruits and berries and nuts. An eagle catches its prey alive and eat. But I think what we seem to think that we're not held to the same laws as everything else. So we tend to just want to eat anything, and that is where we get problems from. So you have to eat according to your genetic predisposition.